it's Siffa, and I'm making a video today. It's going to be kind of hard to make because it's some really kind of dark stuff from my past, but I just feel like it's something kind of weird that I did and might be kind of interesting to some people, and I just want to know if other people have done the same thing. And basically what happened is that last week I saw a shaman, because I've kind of been getting into more spiritual stuff lately as far as my mental health goes. And I saw a shaman, and also my therapist actually think that I've been having trouble with my inner child, and that I need to nurture my inner child and things like that. So I've been working on that, and one thing that the shaman recommended was to make a treasure box for my inner child, and to put things that my inner child liked in it, and then to like look through it and get all happy and like get excited looking at the little funny things and like just cheap things, like little, and I'll show you in a minute. But you have to keep it a secret, like you can't show anyone. The one that I have here is like one that I made just to show you guys, but my real one I'm not going to show you. But this one I'm going to use also. But so she said to just to get it, like get under the covers with like a flashlight and look at it and like just, you know, get all excited and at the funny little things. So I guess I'll show you guys that one now. So this one is my my inner child's box, and this is a box that my mom brought me from Cambodia, made out of seashells, and the inside has all these little shiny things in it, and I'll take them out and show you. It has a little pink pom-pom, because when I was little my favorite colors were pink and purple. So it has this little pink pom-pom, a little bell, and a little pink star clip, and a little tiny bow. And so I just like these things. There's little things that like make me happy and are cute, and like just little funny things that make you smile, you know. So she told me to do that, and then I realized that that I'd kind of been doing the opposite for many years. I'd been collecting things that reminded me of very morbid and dark times. And I actually have a box here that I'm going to try to somehow get rid of. I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of it, but I want to get rid of it in like a symbolic way. So I wanted to show you guys before I got rid of it. This is the box. And it's a little Hello Kitty tin, and it's filled with stuff that is really fucked up. And let me see if you guys can see that. This is the box. But so it's gonna get hard now, and I'm probably not gonna feel very good during this video after making this video, but I don't know, I feel like it's something that I should show people, and maybe it'll help me, maybe it will help me get over it, you know, help me get rid of it. So I opened the box and it looks like this. There's like a paper there. So the first paper I'm gonna pull out and see what it says. So this is a paper that says, "A gift from Cosmo, Happy Valentine's Day from Cosmo." And basically, this is from when I was a sex worker. I was a sex worker, and one of the people that I saw sent me a Valentine's Day present, and this is the card that came with it. So that was like a really dark time in my life, and I'm probably going to make a video about that too, but I've been uncertain if I want to talk about that or not. But I feel like it's something that I should talk about, so we'll see if I want to do that or not. The next thing in here is another piece of paper. It looks like this, and it has my handwriting on it, and it has a picture of a unicorn and a cat being stabbed. And it says, unicorn plus cat being stabbed, meow, killing machine. So a unicorn plus the horn equals killing machine. And then on the back it says, from the unicorn princess, secret note to Joey. And then it says burn after reading, and it's crossed out and it says your clitoris. And I'm not going to show you because it has his real name on it. But this is like a little note that like I wrote to my friend during class, and this is the guy. I talk about him sometimes. I call him Joey on here because I don't want to use his real name, because I don't want him to get, you know, I don't want people to hate him or whatever. But Joey's the guy that kind of like, he was this dude that I was in in this really weird like relationship with, because he's gay. But I was in this really weird relationship with him, and he kind of fucked me over like really, really bad, like really bad. I have videos about that, but so this is an actual note with his handwriting on it and my handwriting on it in this little box. It's kind of fucked up. The next thing, and this is all hospital bands, like all from hospitals. So they're probably psych wards, but I'm not really sure. Let's see, this one, maybe I shouldn't show that, it has my real name on it. It says 10/10/2008. So this would have been when I went to, probably, this would have been when I went to this place in Denton, Texas, Safe Alternatives, and that was for a psych hospital that was specifically for self-injury. So I drove all the way from New Orleans to Denton, Texas by myself to go to this. I was forced to go there, and I drove out there, and this was the band that I had to wear there. This next band is Children's Hospital. I wore this on the day before, like this was right before I went to this hospital, because this is where they committed me involuntarily against my will. And there's another one in here. This one, I don't know when this one's from. I have no idea, but it has my name on it, and it's probably from a psych ward somewhere. But I saved all those. The next thing is a bunch of random shit in here. If you look in, there's like a bunch of little tiny objects. Bunch of little tiny objects. And I'm gonna go through those. There's another note, let's see what this note says. This one says, to Joey, and it has hearts all over it. Let me cover up his name. It says, to Joey, and it has hearts all over it. And it says, unicorn. And I have a unicorn. It's a picture that I drew of, because I was the unicorn princess, and he would always destroy the unicorn princess, so he drew chemical warfare attacking the unicorn princess. So, yeah, it's just little notes that we would share. And then there's a bunch of random objects in here. I'm going to take them out because they're very important. All of these little objects are very important. And I'll tell you why as soon as I can get them out. Let's see, first of all, there's a red whistle. There's a red whistle. It still works. There's a little African-American Mardi Gras baby. Mardi Gras babies are something that we use here in New Orleans in the South. It's like a Catholic thing. They put them in cakes. 2 marbles. Let's see, what else we have? And these all go together, by the way. All these objects go together. I'm going to tell you why in a second. We have a, I think this is from Monopoly, a Monopoly dog. The dog from Monopoly. So there's a bunch of random, bizarre objects. And, those are all the objects in there. What is this? Okay, that's something else. So all these objects here are from, okay, so this is what happened. This was one night, when some really, really crazy shit went down. So what happened is that it was like in the middle of the night, and I wanted to cut myself. This was back when I would cut myself a lot, before I got in recovery. Like, a long time, like 7 years ago. And so I was trying to find a pharmacy that sold razor blades, but they were all closed because it was too late at night. So I realized that there was a pharmacy open in the French Quarter, so I drove all the way to the French Quarter to go get fucking razor blades at like 2 a.m. And then I decided to stop and get some coffee because I was like, well, I'm gonna be up all night, so I might as well get some coffee. And I was going into this coffee shop, and I ran into this girl that I knew in high school, and she's like, hey, let's go get stoned. And I was like, well, I don't really do drugs, but I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna cut myself, I might as well do drugs, right? And so we went and we smoked, and we went to her house, and she lived in this like little house in kind of a bad neighborhood, and we were in her garage, and to make a long story short, basically there was a murder that night, and the murder happened right outside the garage door that we were in, and we basically witnessed a murder, and we could hear everything, hear the screaming, hear the shouting, hear the cries for help, and I actually tried to get up and run out there and save the girl. but my friend wouldn't let me go. She sat on top of me. And it was crazy. So yeah, and ever since that, I can't really go to that part of town anymore, but that's what all this shit's from. Because she was like fucking crazy. Because I think she burned out her brain on drugs. And so she just gave me all this random shit and was like, take this, it'll be useful to you. And she put it in my hand and she was like, this will be very useful to you one day. This will be useful to you. And so I kept it. I kept all this shit. It's so weird. Okay, and the last, well, there's two more things. This one is a little, it's the tiniest note possible. It's like smaller than my nail. I don't know if you can even see that. You probably can't even see that. Or, you know, it's just like, it's a tiny little shred of paper. But it actually says something on it. I'm gonna see if I can read it. On one side it says, no one can be trusted. And the other side says, they will let you down. And I actually had this piece of paper and I folded it up and I put it in a poison ring that I would wear. Like, I had this ring with a secret compartment in it, and I would wear it every single day and just keep it in there. So this is that little tiny note. And that's about the time when I was with Joey. The rest of the stuff is kind of really fucked up. I'm just gonna pour it all out because it's small. So there's like some candy, because this was originally a candy jar. So there's some candy in here. I'm gonna take the candy out to show you guys what's left. What's left is actually, I'm actually gonna take this and see if I can just show it to you. Those are all stitches. And those are stitches from the night that I almost died from self-injury. And those stars, I don't know what the stars are from. But, yeah, those are all stitches from the night that I almost died. I cut myself so deeply that I almost bled to death. And, these are the stitches from that. I took them out myself. And I have them. And they're in here now. And in case everything was blurry, this is the Mardi Gras baby. Here's the whistle. Marbles. Little dog. Here's the little tiny note with all the fucked up stuff on it. It's not even gonna focus, it's so small. And I'm shaking too much. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, there we go, now you can see it. Yeah, there's that. Here's, oh, fuck, yeah. There's, the note. Hospital band. Hospital band. Hospital band. Note from my submissive sex guy. And note to Joey again. So that is what's in the box. This is the box. This is my other box. But yeah. So, and basically I just kept this box in my room here. And, I just fucking, it's just sat here and I just put shit in it over the years. And now I'm gonna fucking get rid of it. I'm gonna tell the story and it's gonna be gone. This whole thing's gonna be gone. It's replaced by this beautiful shit right here. Get rid of that. Keep this shit. Look at how pretty this is. Just look at that. Look at how, doesn't that make you happy? It makes me happy. It even makes noise, see? Makes me so happy. Look, there's me. Ah, you can see my camera. Anyway, that's it. I apologize if this video is blurry because I couldn't see if things were showing or not. But, yeah, here's my face again. Anyway, y'all have a great day, okay?